Can't compare. Meg roars as Kate steals the show at Coronation with Alexander McQueen gown and Diana earring. The coronation ceremony took place in the presence of the whole world. After the coronation ceremony, Kate is probably the most mentioned person because of her luxurious charisma and expensive and splendid outfits in the ceremony. More specifically, she also wears a pair of Princess Diana earrings. This makes Meghan the opponent, as well as the person who is often compared to Kate. King Charles III was coronated at Westminster Abbey on Saturday, May 6th, and it was a family affair. He is the first new monarch since his late mother, Queen Elizabeth, ascended to the throne in 1953. And as expected, Kate Middleton and Prince William were in attendance, along with their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Princess Kate looked gorgeous in her royal garb, but it's her jewelry that holds the most meaning. She arrived at the Abbey in an Alexander McQueen ivory dress, according to the Daily Mail. Her collection of glittering jewels were the stars of the show, specifically her necklace and earrings. Queen Elizabeth's presence was likely felt throughout the entire day, and Princess Kate did her part as she reportedly donned the late Queen's George VI festoon necklace. The Queen's father, King George IV, gifted the necklace, which features 105 diamonds from the royal vault, to his daughter and heir in 1950, according to Vogue. The three-strand necklace was not visible in pictures from the coronation, but Middleton's dress was pretty high cut, so it could have been underneath. Middleton's South Sea pearl earrings were a very visible tribute to the late Princess Diana. According to People, Diana wore the diamond and pearl earrings often to formal events, so it's only fitting that Princess Kate followed her lead and wore them to what is arguably the more formal event of them all. The princess topped her look with a Jess Collette and Alexander McQueen headpiece rather than a more formal tiara. Keeping it all in the family, her daughter, Princess Charlotte, also wore Alexander McQueen and a matching crystal and silver headpiece. Mother and daughter both opted to wear their hair up in a braided and styled updo to show off the impressive accessories. She was also covered in traditional royal blue and red ceremonial robes, reportedly at the request of King Charles and Queen Camilla. While it hid the rose, thistle, daffodil, and shamrock details in her ivory silk crepe Alexander McQueen gown, the flowing robes definitely fit the royal occasion. The coronation service took place at Westminster Abbey. According to a press release from Buckingham Palace, Their Majesties the King and the Queen Consort arrived at Westminster Abbey in the procession from Buckingham Palace, known as the King's Procession. After the service, Their Majesties returned to Buckingham Palace in a larger ceremonial procession known as the Coronation Procession. Their Majesties were joined in this procession by other members of the royal family. At Buckingham Palace, the King and the Queen Consort, accompanied by members of the royal family, will appear on the balcony to conclude the day's ceremonial events. On Friday, the 5th of May, the Prince and Princess of Wales attended a special reception at Buckingham Palace held in honor of King Charles, with First Lady Jill Biden in attendance. According to People, Kate wore a self-portrait blue draped dress with sapphire and diamond fringe earrings that previously belonged to the Queen. Her brunette hair was parted in a deep side part with a voluminous swoop and cascading waves. Photographed making their way into Westminster Abbey for the historic event, Kate and her mini-me Charlotte twinned in matching floral headpieces. Kate and Charlotte's coronation did not stop there. Both royals also wore custom ivory Alexander McQueen dresses that were embroidered with rose, thistle, daffodil, and shamrock motifs to signify the four nations that make up the United Kingdom.